How long was I gone? And why did I think of eating a whole bottle of pain medication would somehow help me with my search?
2 hours.
Oh god. It took some pain medication. That was not a good idea. Oh. At least the scratch is gone. I feel weird. Look in the fridge. Plenty of stuff in here. Oh yeah, of course this'll piss them up. Look at the meat. Examine an unlabeled container with some sort of white liquid inside. Here goes nothing. It's salty.
Okay.
Look at the milk. Pasteurized. At least they've got that down. Nope, just a regular egg. Nope, just a regular egg. Nope, just a regular egg. Break all of the eggs. This will piss off the ethics committee. They can't do anything, I've got painkillers. Those were all of them. Guess I just wasted a perfectly good batch of eggs.
Dr. Bright.
You can't do nothing. Those goddamn pain meds.
Those painkillers.
They tasted like strawberry.
Yeah, but someday they lose their effect.
Oh, jeez.
And guess who's waiting for that moment?
Oh no, goddamn ethics. I'll just take more. Haha.
You emptied them.
Shit. Just some fruits and veggies here. Great. If I put her on the floor then step on it, what would happen? I'd be going on a date, but no, there's no hint here. What do I know about figs? Quite a bit actually. Figs are ripe with history and still enjoy some cultural significance, especially in religious circles. For example, they are the leaves with which Adam and Eve covered themselves up in Bible's book of Genesis. It also happened to be the first kind of tree Buddha achieved enlightenment under. Not only that, but it also mentioned in Greek mythology. Isn't that fascinating? But wait, there's more. The influence of figs also extends towards words, phrases, and sayings we still use today. Take the word sycophant, for example, which comes from the Greek expression meaning someone who shows the fig, which was a vulgar gesture at the time, or I don't have a fig, which of course is a figure of speech. It might as well have been said that the influences of figs is as far reaching as its fruit is. Succulent, figurative speaking, that is. You guys love me. I'm afraid nothing of this actually helps with Reese's letter though. A pair. There are 2 of them. What a nice pair. Grape. So Daddy Grape finds his kids crying and asks, "What's wrong, kid?" But through all the tears, the kid couldn't say a single word. Eventually, Daddy had enough, so he said, "Stop it. No, I won't say it." What? I don't even understand that joke. Yeah! Lemons, of course. Why didn't I realize it sooner? Lemon juice is about a simple way to write a hidden message using household items. We learned about that in chemistry. In the most boring detail, of course, a message written in lemon juice on paper becomes just about invisible to naked eye when dried. But after heating it gently, oxidization occurs, making the message visible. I was sitting next to him in class when we learned that he had made a joke about using the method to cheat on the next test, and I replied by saying he'd have to bring an iron. Had he really expected me to remember a random chemistry class that happened years ago? But then I did remember it after all. "Meet me at the portal tonight, 10 PM, was all the message said. I wasted a good amount of time, but I still had some left before I'd have to go out to meet Reza, so I decided to make a lunch. I could have made some scrambled eggs if I hadn't broken them earlier. After I resumed reading my book about continuing adventures of Sheridan and her exploits in destroying cultural artifacts. And surprisingly, it came to a happy end, with the evil organization stopped in its tracks, at least for now. I thought the ending was deliberately left over for ambiguity, but when I turned to the page and saw the advertisement for the next entry, in this apparently long-running series of books, I realised all of this had just been a ploy to set up an inevitable sequel, just like the damn fucking Star Wars movies. Luckily, the disappointment didn't last long, as they had to get going to meet Reza at the portal. When I got outside, it didn't seem quite as dark as it was when I arrived yesterday. I might have had difficulties finding my way otherwise, but I could still see the portal in the distance. Wait. Council member, what do I do?
Huh?
Wait. He's meeting me, but I haven't been told by you guys to return. As I was walking, I wondered if anyone was following me, but
No, you aren't returning to our planet. You're going to meet him for exchange of information.
Okay. Is everyone already asleep?
Guess so.
Eventually I arrived at my destination. Reza was already standing idly by the portal, his fidgeting making it obvious that he had waited just for me. I was already wondering whether you'd get it at all. What did you expect? What a wonderful night it is. Just look up at the stars. You can see them so clearly here without all the pollution lingering in the air like back home. Almost as if we were looking right into the face of eternity itself. For so long, humanity thought we'd find aliens out there. Yet, after all these years, we found we were still alone in the universe. Turns out we were just not looking in the right place.
Except for our SCPs.
Yeah. You probably gave him amnesiacs before you left.
Like you.
Wait, you guys... No, I remember you guys just sending me for... Oh. Fucking... What's going on, Reza? Why did you call me here at this time? For one, because we're sending the generator home. Right. Before I was sent here, they told me they would limit the use of the portal as they couldn't afford to keep it open all the time, in order to keep in contact with us and to enable us to send things over to them. The portal would be open for just a quarter of an hour each day. Sending something back home wasn't really problematic for us, since the high energy expenditure associated with sending bigger objects would only affect the sender, not the receiver. However, this also meant that until all the business was concluded in regards to our trade with PDAs and generators, we were basically stuck here. As for the other... As for the other, do you know what this place is? You said something about trouble. How much danger are we really in? More than enough. I'm afraid this place will be gone soon, and we better not be here when it happens. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of him dancing around the subject. Just spit it out already. I hoped you'd see it too, but then it took me a while to understand, and I had a head start on you. In any case, while he was speaking, my gaze wandered and fixed on some movement nearby. It was hard to make out anything, but I imagined it might just had been wind blowing through the nearby shrubbery, except for the fact there was no wind. Reza, this might take a while to explain, but we've got the whole night. Reza, look. He turned around to face what I was seeing. He squinted hard before he called out. You! How dare you follow me even here? The disturbance came closer until it became clear it was Maverick who had hidden nearby to listen in on our conversation. I knew you were up to no good. We were talking. What were you talking about? What were you planning? Oh, clicked the wrong button. Oh shit. Hang on. No! No! No.
What have you done?
Okay, there we go. The game crashed a little bit.
Oh god, Bright!
Wait a minute. There's no reason for... Don't try to deny it. I heard you both talking about it in the cafe, and I saw a letter. You think I couldn't smell the lemon on it? Pathetic. You'll have to come with me to the police station. Now, both of you. Come on, I think you're overreacting. Reza, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, Brian.
Maybe it wasn't so a smart idea to give him a gun.
In the dragon's side, I could see the wound where the bullet had penetrated his hide, a trickle of blood staining his dark scales in the earth beneath. Reza used the opportunity to run off in some... I wasn't sure which. I frantically scanned my surroundings looking for Reza, though he had already vanished into the darkness. What was I supposed to? Run as well? Help Maverick? I was just a diplomat and I had no idea what was happening. Suddenly the dragon whipped around, hitting me in the guts with his thick tail. I was lifted off the ground briefly before I felt the impact of my body hitting the ground, hard enough that my vision blurred almost immediately. A deafening roar battered my ears. Was this a cry for help? I could barely move, but I found it bet not to try, as to not startle the wounded dragon more than he already was. It certainly would have ended badly for me if he tried anything. I heard him take a few unsure steps before he lay down on the ground, panting. I'm still watching you, you know. Better not move, for your own good. If I have to get up again and come after you in this condition, I can promise you I won't be nice. I took a few minutes of listening to his laboured breathing before someone arrived. It was two dragons. The first one I recognised as Sebastian, and the other one I didn't know. I heard Sebastian and Maverick exchange a few words when the stocky fellow approached me. Oh! He's a big man. He's a thick boy. Hey kid, you alright? I'm alright. I'm Bryce, chief of police in this town. Can you tell me what happened? Ooh. I'm not sure. Is that so?
From now on, because of the hostile actions of the other doctor, you're obligated to cooperate with the police.
Okay. Is that so? His face was stern and seemingly lost in thought as I overheard Sebastian's conversation. Yeah, but you're the flyer on duty. We probably won't find him now. Not here in the darkness at any rate. Well, that's just brilliant. What do you think, Chief? Dr. Bright, can you walk? Yeah, I think so. Alright, Sebastian, take Dr. Bright to the apartment, get us some help out here for Maverick, and then we'll look for Reza. Right on. Come on, Dr. Bright, I'll help you up. So I have to... Shit. Oh, sound of someone dying outside my room. Outside of the house, it seems. I was still shaken by the events I just witnessed. When I arrived at my apartment, not knowing anything better to do, I soon fell into a deep slumber. Fucking hell, my guy's lazy.
Alright, Dr. Bright, this should be enough for this day.
Okay. That was fabulous.